Hi everyone, welcome to the pre-demo that we're recording today. Matt's going to run us through the highlights of the business pilot system so you can get a little taster of it, and hopefully it'll whet your appetite so that you are ready to book a proper, full in-depth demo with Matt. So Matt, fire away.
Welcome. So I'm going to start off with the basics of Business Pilot. So first of all, Business Pilot is a completely cloud-based system. It's built on the cloud, it's stored on the cloud. So the benefits to our users are they get unlimited storage. They can upload as many documents, as many images, as many customer records, and it doesn't impact the cost or speed of the system. And also they can access Business Pilot from any device anywhere in the world. As long as they're able to have their device has a web browser and a minimum of a 3G connection, they can get onto Business Pilot. Now you'll notice when you first log into the demo, you'll have the Business Pilot logo in the top left-hand corner. That can be changed to the logo of the business that is using the system, but the logo also acts as a home button. So for starters, you can go to any page within Business Pilot, and if you need to navigate back to the main dashboard screen, you just click on the logo and it takes you straight back out. We have the collapsible ribbon on the left-hand side with all of your menu options. We also have a search bar. So the search bar is available on every page of the system, and it just allows you to find customer information quickly and efficiently. Now, starting on the dashboard is designed around communication. So we have the task area here. You're able to set tasks for Business Pilot users. They can set tasks for you, and you can also set tasks for yourself as a reminder to do things. Those tasks won't disappear from your task page until they've been completed and updated. You also have the ability to set time reminders for tasks. So if it was, call back a customer at this certain time, you can set a time notification which will pop up in the bottom left-hand corner. It also links directly to your diary, so you can see what appointments or meetings you have scheduled in for that day. And we also have the ability to tag other users into notes. So when in the notes section of Business Pilot, if you were to use the @ symbol and tag a user, that note will show up on their main dashboard screen. So I'm logged in as a sales user, but in any business, there are multiple roles using Business Pilot. So you can change the view of your dashboard depending on what your role is in the business. So opening up the main menu, we'll start under Inquiries. So Inquiries are effectively web inquiries. So what Business Pilot has the ability to do is provide you with an API key that you can give to your website provider, and you can link your website contact form directly to Business Pilot. So as soon as a customer submits a contact form from the website, it will populate within this grid view here within the inquiries area. Now, just to remember, this isn't a lead, this isn't a customer, this is purely a web inquiry for you to manage. Now, from that point, you will then create a contact. I'll just show you what an existing contact will look like. It's essentially customer information, their name, address, email address, any relevant information about that customer. Now, from a contact, you're able to then generate a lead. A lead is what we would class as a quotable opportunity. Now, looking at a lead, you'll gather all the information about where that lead came from, when did they contact you, billing address, in-store address, that can be changed. And then you have the ability to book a salesperson into an appointment, and you can gather all the relevant information about that customer. Now, what you'll see across the top here is what we refer to as a pipeline. A pipeline is a journey a lead will progress through. That pipeline is completely customizable, and there's no limit to the different pipelines that you could build into your system. For example, you may want a retail pipeline, you might want a commercial pipeline or a conservatory pipeline. But what that does, that gives you the ability to differentiate between the different leads and the journey that they'll run through that sales process. Now, within a live lead, you can see the activity page. This is where you can record all notes and any outstanding tasks. You have the ability to upload documents and upload images. You also have the ability to store document templates, which allow you to create documents at ease with placeholders that pre-populate based on the information you have in Business Pilot. So it's a real-time save within the system. Now, invariably, once a lead has been quoted and you've stored the information in Business Pilot, it will either go down as a lost lead or you will sell that lead. If you sell the lead, it then moves from the lead area into the contracts area for you to create your contract. You run through some set stages of which you can register that contract, and you have the ability to raise invoices, you have the ability to record whether it's a finance customer or not, and it's just registering the sale details of that customer. Once that contract has been created and you've selected the contract pipeline, it will become a live contract for you to manage within Business Pilot. Here's an example of a live contract. So across the top, you can see all of the options available to you within the contract area, and we can now see the contract pipeline that we'll run through. Again, exactly the same as the lead pipeline, the contract pipeline will mirror your installation process dependent on what type of installation it is. So as we've mentioned, a supply only pipeline will look very different to a supply and fit pipeline. Once in the contract area, you have the ability to book a surveyor appointment, and then all of the other options to manage that customer. On the right-hand side, you'll see all the key dates that will self-populate as you run through the sales process. Under activity, again, very similar to what you can see within the lead area, but now moving along to the Invoices tab, which is now available within the contract area. You're able to raise invoices based on payment terms. A new feature we've just added is automatic payment terms. So you can create your stage payments that will automatically raise as you run through the process. Moving on to the purchase orders. So purchase orders for me is one of those integral parts of Business Pilot. First of all, once you've raised and created a purchase order for items that you're ordering for the installation, it will link with your orders page, so you can see when items are due to be delivered. It also links to the schedule board, so you have visual indicators on the job card showing you the delivery status of those purchase orders, which when it comes to scheduling and installation is crucial to knowing when the goods are being delivered, so I can schedule the job in a timely manner so the customer's not waiting too long. It also will link once you've received a supplier invoice from the supplier and you can match it against your purchase order. It gives you the ability to understand the payments and your profit margin based on that job. Moving on, we have a fitting tab showing you when your goods have been fitted. The guarantees page. Now, one of the major benefits of this guarantees page is our integration with Fencer. So we do have the ability to register fence certificates directly in Business Pilot, which is a massive coup for Business Pilot, and it's the only CRM within the industry that has that ability to do so. Service page, this is where you can record all of your service calls and book them into your service engineer's diary. This will also link with your service tab within the main menu, and you have the ability to analyse your service calls. And finally, your finance tab, which will show you what margin you're making on the job once you've added your job costs in. So just some additional features within the menu. I'm just going to show you how the schedule board works. So effectively, Business Pilot is a digital T-card system. Your fitting cards down the fitting teams down the left-hand side, current fitting week, so on and so forth. Any jobs waiting to be scheduled will be set up here in the holding bay, and each colour represents a contract type and a product type. So you can easily identify the type of installation by the job card. We select the job that we want to schedule, and you simply drag that job down, select the date you wanted it to be dropped in for, enter the information and confirm it, and then you have the ability to schedule that job. So the fact that it's drag and drop is a massive benefit to our users, and they love the ease of moving things around the schedule board. We also have a map view showing you where your installations are going to be. Moving on to some additional features, we have built-in diary for sales, surveyors, service engineers and office staff. The diary will show you, think of it like a normal calendar diary. You can move jobs around, you have the ability to filter it by appointment type and by person, and again you have a map view showing you where those appointments are. We also have the stock control area to give you ability to allocate your consumable stock to your installations and track stock costs and track stock levels. Service call page, which I previously mentioned. You have a finance tab where you can measure job costs and control the job costs. MI dashboards, a number of dashboards showing you how your business is performing. And we also have a complete reporting suite with every kind of report for you to extract data out of Business Pilot. Finally, we have an export area. So we do integrate automatically with Xero accounting software, but we do also integrate with QuickBooks and with Sage. QuickBooks and Sage is very simply an export out of Business Pilot and import into your software. Admin area are just all of the customizable areas for you to manage the system. Business Pilot does come with complete support, whether that be over the phone, email or live chat, and we give you the tools to ensure Business Pilot will be a success in your business. And in a nutshell, that is a brief run through of Business Pilot. I think it offers all of the tools and features for a modern installation business in order to make sure that all of the information is under one roof and easily accessible.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Matt. A couple of questions.
No worries.
You mentioned the Fencer integration under the guarantees section. Is there anything for Certas?
There is. So Fencer is an automatic API connection to their registration website. Certas is a bulk download. So if you use Certas, you're able to do a bulk export out of Business Pilot, which can then be imported into Certas website, where you can bulk record all of your installations that way. Talking of integrations, we also have an integration with some pricing software with Tommy Trinder and with WindowLink. So they're very, very important for those businesses that use that, because you have the ability to cut down on the amount of data input that you do. So currently, if your software doesn't speak to Tommy Trinder, you're having to rekey in all the customer information and drag and drop files. With Business Pilot, you enter that customer information once and it transfers automatically into Tommy Trinder. So it saves a lot of time, and into WindowLink as well. I mentioned earlier the integration with Xero accounting software. So essentially, all invoices, purchase orders, job costs that are created in Business Pilot can automatically then be recorded in Xero without any interaction from the user. It automatically goes in as well.
Fantastic. And how about overseas? Can this be used by just people in the UK?
No. So we do have overseas customers already using Business Pilot. So our developers have configured Business Pilot to be used in the US and to be used in Europe and also on Jersey as well. So when you're downloading a free trial, you can select what region you're from, and the demo that you'll be viewing will be configured to that area for you.
Fantastic. So all that's left to say really is go and download your free trial, right?
Exactly. Download the free trial, explore the system, see what you think, and if you've got any questions, feel free to get in touch and we'll guide you through the process.